Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sketch the following lines on the same set of axes using the dual-intercept method. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concept. For a quick recap, if I have my Cartesian plane as shown, and I have a line cutting across the Cartesian plane, then if this is my x-axis and my y-axis, the point at which the straight line cuts across the x-axis is what we call the x-intercept, and the value of y at that point is equal to 0. That means at that point the graph hasn't moved up or down. And likewise, at the point where the graph cuts across the y-axis, we call that point the y-intercept, and the value of x at that point is 0. So on the x-axis or the x-intercept, we have values of x, and then the value of y is equal to 0 when I'm writing my ordered pair. And likewise, for my y-intercept, I have the value of x equal to 0, and then I have the value of y. Going back to the question, we had to sketch the following lines on the same set of axes using this dual-intercept method. I'm going to start with the first equation of a straight line. I have y equals 2x plus 4. To get my y-intercept, the value of x will be 0. So therefore, substituting x equals to 0 back into the equation, I have y equals 2 times x is 0, plus 4. That's equal to 0 plus 4. So therefore, the value of y equals to positive 4. So therefore, the coordinates of the y-intercept will be, I have in bracket the ordered pair, x is 0 and the value of y is 4. I'm going to do the same to get my x-intercept. So I have to get x-intercept, the value of y equals to 0. So going back to my equation, I have y equals to 0 equals 2x plus 4. Remember, I'm still using the equation of a straight line, the first equation. Then using the balance method to find x, I have 2x equals negative 4, dividing both sides by 2. I have negative 4 divided by 2, so therefore the value of x will be negative 2. The coordinates of my x-intercept will be, I have x equals negative 2, and then the value of y is 0. I've been able to get the important point for my using my dual-intercept method. For the first equation, I have the y-intercept as shown, and then I have the x-intercept as shown. I'm going to do the same for the second equation, which is y equals minus 2x minus 4. Starting with my y-intercept, the value of x at that point is equal to 0. So using the same equation, y equals negative 2x minus 4, I have y equals minus 2 in bracket, x is 0, minus 4. I have y equals minus 2 times 0, that's 0 minus 4. So therefore, the value of y equals to negative 4. I'm going to do the same. Before I find the x-intercept, I'm going to write out the coordinate. For my y-intercept, I have the value of x, 0, and the value of y, negative 4. Then the next step is to calculate my x-intercept. And x-intercept, the value of y equals to 0. So using the same equation, I have 0, which is the value of y, equals negative 2x minus 4. Using the balance method, I have 2x equals negative 4, x equals negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. So therefore the coordinates of x-intercept will be, I have the value of x, negative 2, and the value of y is 0. So rewriting those coordinates, I have the two coordinates, 0, negative 4, and minus 2, 0. Using those two coordinates, I'm going to draw or sketch the graph as shown. The first step is to look for the coordinates of the first straight line, that's 0, 4. If x is 0, then the value of y is 4. I have the point as shown, and then I have the second point, negative 2, 0. So x is negative 2, and then the value of y is 0. So I have the point as shown. I'm going to join those 2 points. I'm going to adjust that to fall on the point, and I'm going to tag my line accordingly. That's the first graph is a graph of y equals 2x plus 4. The next step, I'm going to draw the second graph because we have to draw on the same set of axes. So I have the coordinates 0, negative 4. So if x is 0, then y is negative 4. Then the second point I have, that is negative 2 and 0. As shown, I already tagged that point. That means they are intersecting at that point. So drawing my line, I have the line. I'm going to tag that also. The second line is the line of y equals negative 2x minus 4. Just to recap, if you look at the first equation, you know that the equation of a line is y equals mx plus c, where your m is your gradient and then your c is your y-intercept. If we look at the two graphs from the equation given, the first graph, I have a gradient of 2, which is a positive gradient, and if you look at the line for the first graph, that is a positive gradient. If you look at the second graph, that's negative 2 is equal to m, which is a negative gradient, and you can see from my graph that the line is falling from your left to right, which is a negative gradient. Thanks for watching. Bye.